Guys, welcome to a video. Today we are doing Delta Airlines from Klax. I was just working on this flight plan, something like that. Excuse me. Yeah, that's our flight map. Our flight plan isn't the best, but yeah, definitely got a lot to do. Yeah, we are looking at departure in the next few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything started up. Lights. It's a little loud. But yeah, I will give you everything else you need now in a few minutes. This is what we are carrying today. Just a normal load. So yep, we're gonna map out here. I don't think 160 is necessary just yet. And I've not confirmed what runway. I'm taking off from 25R. So it means back out of here, backing out to the left, I believe. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Where the orange is highlighted at the top. It's our first waypoint at 500 feet. Open to make today nice easy day for flying. It's been a pretty good day. I'll take all of that away. I just gotta detach a few things, making sure. Yep, as you can see, wings are moving. Yeah, over there on the side, those are moving. Everyone's moving. Rudder, perfect. I'm not sure about. Yeah, you can see the wheel kind of moving a little bit. We don't need brakes yet. Yeah. We are actually. I can actually go to the tower. No. See, let's see. We are, I believe, over there. We landed right on that strip the other day, which means we're taking off from over here. Okay. And, I'm done loading up. Tell everybody to fasten their seatbelts because we're about to start our pushback. This is where we take our parking brake off. So if you set your parking brake, I believe. No. Come on. So, yeah, parking brake's off right now. We're not moving. We got gust winds, I believe. Just a mile an hour. I think we're sealing off at 18,000 feet today. So we're not going to go over the cloud layer much, even though the plane's basically built to go that high. Let's see here. And I believe we are just about ready to take off, not take off. We are ready to take off, but more importantly, we are ready to get going. I did change a little setting just now. When I get into the air, I will turn the wind and everything like that off. We're basically going to navigate a lot. I don't care about that. Give me a second, guys, and I'll be right back to assess that problem. Okay, well, we're probably expecting to get a few text messages, so we're going to start a pushback because we are ready to go. We're definitely getting a few text messages throughout the flight. Let's see here. Got everything set. Starting your engine here is pretty, I don't know how you would say it. It's very difficult to get the timing down. And I think it's right here that we time it down. You'll see that I start to rut over to the left. However, when we get going, just like Ksfo, I will not use the map to taxi. I only use the map to back up. I just got accepted into something. Don't know what, but yep. Yeah, I didn't quite get the timing down. That's okay. So everything's completely stopped. Alright, let's go. It's raising up, trying to raise up to 30. There we go. Yep. And then down here we got to go left because we always want to point in the opposite direction that we have to go first. While taxiing, that is. So now that we're up here to speed, we'll brake a little bit. Look over here. We'll go back up to 30. Yeah. And on this little straightaway, I will hit speeds of 40. Watch this. I'm going to increase my speed to 45. Reverse thrusting. There it is. Oh, we went to 47. Wow. Oopsies. I'm currently a few over where it's supposed to be, so we'll brake just a little bit. We're also being pushed by winds, so. But yep, when it comes time, I will reverse thrust. And down here gets really confusing for no reason whatsoever. Don't know why. But, yeah. It's just stupid confusing. So here we are required to slow down to 20. Nobody ever lands over here. I don't know if we're actually supposed to stop on these. I'm pretty sure we're not. I'm pretty sure that's just telling us that this is the end of the runway. But yeah, we're gonna swing a little wide right here. To brake. Down to 5. And we will start turning now. Full brake. Nothing's up that way. Of course nothing is. This is not premium. 1 second. I can't answer that little... I don't think they know I'm flying a plane right now. I didn't put it in the chat that I was. If and only if. So now we will turn on our beacon lights. And align with the runway. And brakes. And yep, let's go. I think we're ready. Force arrest real quick. Yeah, we're gonna take off now. Hopefully this will be a nice, easy little flight. That is the ERLC server that I'm on. Everything seems to work fine. See the plane bouncing just a little bit. Ready? Here we go. And lifted. I like to have the flaps help me out just a tad bit. This is a lot easier. Land now.
200.
We have to be over speed for just a minute or two. And what you're hearing right now is the gust wind. Yeah, we need to do whatever right now. So like I said, we are going to have the VNAV help us out just a little bit. And I know you're probably like, you turned on autopilot way too soon. Yeah. I know that's annoying, it really is. It's amazing how crazy it is. So, our next preset is to 3500. Right here is where I'm going to take off the gust. I think 1,500 feet per minute. Good. Is there not one for this? Let's see. We got moments. I am definitely going to practice my takeoff, guys, a lot better, a lot more, because I know it's sloppy. Immediately getting up that high off the ground. And let's see. We are how high off the ground right now? I think we're moving to 3,500 too, so we'll back it down that much. We'll go to 500 feet per minute. And then the next one is 9,000 feet. I do remember that one. And we'll get up to 9,000 feet pretty quickly. So I don't know what I'll do next. But yep, we are waiting, working. Alright, flying altitude is 9,000 feet, so it tells us at the top. So we'll go 2,000 feet per minute. Our destination to that is 4, so 4 times 2 is 8. And so we'll be up there in definitely no time. We'll be up there around 1 minute and 45-ish seconds left to fly at 9,000 feet. I wonder if I could. VNAV is unavailable during climb. This function is only available for descent. Oh. So VNAV cannot do anything about climbing. Okay, I did not know that. Always wondered what would happen if I just changed one of these, and I think I'm going to test that out later today. There we go. So now it is safe to do 100, 160 for the range. Here is what I was talking about, 320. Now, I like to actually keep it around 80. One more. Oh, wait. Can't say that yet. I can say it now. But one more minute, and we'll be up to 9,000 feet. And we're already inside of that. So I have to up it. See, because our next one is 18,000 feet. And we only got 5 minutes to get to 18,000 feet. So that means yeah. Oh no, we got a while before we have to do that. We have more than 5 minutes to get to 18,000 feet. 18,000 feet is just the recommended height for right there. Beautiful clouds. I don't know where the sun's at. The sun is probably behind us right now, somewhere over there. But so we are approaching 9,000 feet. So we move to 100. I know that gets annoying after a while. I was doing a thing earlier where I was saying if at 10,000 feet could stop a Boeing from doing a free spin, and it was pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of, I want to say, at first it was really scary because you didn't know what to do. But then you got a hold of what you had to do. You knew what you had to do, when you had to do it. And so you just did it. And it was pretty crazy. See. Yeah, no, I climbed up to 20,000. Not 20,000. I climbed up to 10,000 feet. And even with no little bit of, what did you call it? It's something with, even with, I can't think of it. No wind. Yeah, that's what it is. We're definitely climbing this one, so. 4,000 feet a minute. We got 5 times 4 is 20. So, we do 4, 16. We'll be up that high in no time. Let's see here. I guess I should probably put my phone on the charger too while I was flying. But yep, that's everything you need to know right there. Right there's everything, really, to be honest. I wonder if, I know I can change this, some changes to. Nearest airport is CA97 is 60. Okay, yeah, that's really helpful. I knew I was thinking about something when I was setting all of this up. So we're going to be at 18,000 feet pretty soon. And back us down to 2,000 so we're not pushing our engine so much. Oh, I was expecting an overspeed, huh? We didn't get one. It's crazy. Yeah. See, we still got a good amount of time before. I'm actually gonna back us down to 1. Just to save a little bit of time. Because that's a lot. Yep, here we are. There's a cloud level, by the way, so we are currently 4,000 feet below the clouds. And our landing site is going to be somewhere over there. Like, quite literally over here somewhere. Don't know where. I mean, I do, but let's see what. Nearest one is right below us, by the way. So the nearest airport, right? You look at this. That's the nearest airport. Okay, the nearest airport is right is right here. That is the nearest airport. So if something were to fail right here, well, I would hope we would be able to land there. We probably wouldn't be able to. But, yeah. And so the airport that we are going to is the Trainer Airport. This is where all pilots learn how to take off, learn how to land. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I will fly to other airports. No airport is different except for how you land at it. And how you land at something makes a huge difference. But, I think I might shut up for a little bit. Give you a little scenic cam. I feel like that's a little too close, I'm not even gonna lie. They're turning, so let's see here. Will not descend at all. We won't descend until we have, till that says 10. Maybe not even at that, because it's down to 5,000, so we'll probably go at 7 or 5 to 7 minutes left on the clock. We'll go. I know one of y'all wanted me to say it. We'll go at either 6 or 7 minutes left. So. It's a really nice view up here. There's our flight plan for the next however long we're flying. See, 21 plus 5 plus 6 extra. Plus 7. We'll be up in the air for 28 more minutes. Maybe even longer than that because we still have the approach to worry about. So, and controls. Seatbelts off. I don't know what APU does. That's a really good question. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think you need APU once you get into the air. Not really sure. I don't think you need APU when your plane's completely turned on. Yeah, you ready to watch this? This is cool. What the heck? Oh, okay. We're gonna look at everything else real quick. I think there was something else down here. This is for ULC. This is what I can do. Upside down. I created this entire server, by the way. Hey. Bradford needs to join this. He is a huge player. This is what my roles is. When I come down here to roles, I am the only member in the FCC. Wow, bro had to tell you. That's crazy. So yeah, I was messing around earlier. Making a lot of things, getting paid. I'm joking. Yeah. Oh, you got a call going on? So, hey. Kid chat, I can't do that. Wants me to join a... This is crazy. Can't join. Ooski. How much time do we have left? Anyways. What? This is crazy. Hey, sometime this week, we are starting, I'm starting soccer, and, all of that stuff, and we're hoping to get some videos out next week about soccer, as my description is not just gaming, but also sports. I will still keep the games going. Next, yeah, excuse me. Next fight, I'm hoping for either we might be able to do it tomorrow, we might be able to, or we will do, what's it called? We'll either do tomorrow, or we're going to do a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday fight. What of you? Even though all that's just flat. Yeah, most of that's just little hills. There are other places in this world that we can fly, such as, I don't want to get too far. Anything with the green dot, basically. We cannot fly to those places, but we can fly inside of those places. I don't think I flew at the bottom of Asia. I think that's what this is. This looks like Asia, yeah. I don't think I've flown down here. If so, it's going to be a pretty short flight. I don't think their runways are long enough. Let's look at their runways. You tell me if that. I don't think that's long enough. Can't believe I just lost it. So, yeah. Then you got Australia. You can fly it. I can fly in Europe in 2 different places. I'm from here, this state, where I really want to fly at. Where is it? Is this it? No, that's not it. Right? I think this one's it. KROA. Let's see. KROA. Yeah. Yep, I had it right. I really want to fly at this airport, but I do not have premium. So, it sucks. But, yeah. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's get back on track. Actually moving really nice. Really good right now. So, I'll be... If you know anybody who likes aviation, tell them to look at my channel. See what... And wait for the next message to come through. So the little bubble, the little thought bubble at the top, that's Signal. And I really don't like... I'll let you look at all the other text messages. But Signal stays away. That is my stay away message. Best part about flying in a bed is when you put... Let's see here. Three hours left? Yeah, I'll see. What is... Welcome to Dono. You better not steal. Hold up. No, where, yeah, community, no. Is it here? What's Dono? We're gonna... We'll figure that out later. Look at that, 3 minutes. I think we can already start seeing some green over there. Yep. That's where we gotta go. Over there to that green. We'll make a really sharp turn. Yo. Yeah, that's crazy. Whoa. Oh my god. Yeah, somebody just... I don't blame them for using that word. That's bad. Did he just use that bathroom? What the heck? Whoa. Yeah. That was outrageous. So hold up, we can't have this board. So we got our seatbelt sign going. The airport we're landing at, it's actually going to be somewhere... Oh, it's blocked by this other guy. But yeah, that's crazy. It even has it in the lengths. You know how long it's going to take to delete all this stuff? Bro comes in here, hacks into the server, leaves. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more than just strike one. That shouldn't be... So anyways, we gotta descend now. Oops, that was too far. We're gonna start. Oh. I'm hoping I'm clearing out with 100 left. Best thing about autopilot. No, because now it's in the LEO chat. No shot. Come on. 50. Come on. 40. Come on. Yeah, you... What even desired somebody to do something like that? That's crazy. Anyway, we're landing... Oh, I still can't see it. Is it blue over there? Yeah, okay. We're landing somewhere over there. Like, yeah, I think that would be better. Over here. And we're being honest with him, we got about 20 more minutes of flight. This is crazy. Yo, you know what I just thought about? Just thought about making it like an ATC kind of thing. Oh no, don't let him come back. Don't let that guy come back. Don't let him. Don't like that. When it gets time, we're going down like 1,000 feet from it. We only have 3 minutes left before we have to be down at 1,000 feet. What do you mean? So this is a little thing. We're down this low. I'll turn my spoilers on. And I have to take this off. We'll actually arm them. Right. So, if you don't know what spoilers are, pay attention to this little thing on the wing right here. You can see there's a little gap in between the wing, right? You click armed, they go away, they start increasing speed. We might not actually be able to go down to 5,000 feet in the area that we're thinking, so we might. I'm gonna go into here and we're going to change set altitude to, we're going to change it to 75. Since we really have to start pulling up right now. Yeah, I'll do what I can. I need to go to my chat. Don't care about that. We got hacked just now into our main server. They expect us to care about someone leaving our server. No shot, we're turning right now, right? Yes, we are. Let's see, 3,500. So the reason we gotta start turning so early is because of that. That's our line. We're only turning at 30 degrees, so we're going to and down to 3,500. Let's see if we get that. Okay, this is good. This is some crazy stuff. Really should be paying attention to the sky, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna do this one real quick. And we're gonna look at what we got going on. I haven't saw a message at the top of the screen pop up. Yet. Let's see here. Will that be enough? In 2 minutes, we're gonna be down to 3,500. We do 1,000 feet per minute right now. We would only be down to 4,000. So yeah, kind of need you to go down to 35 feet for us. It's your job. Vertical navigation. This is where we'll figure out in a minute how far over we are. Gotta go figure out real quick. So we're only what if take that off? We'll just display the rules real quick. We're going to reset you to not 35,000, but 5,000 feet. For the last little bit that we're right here. And once we see that message at the very top, turn from heading to turn to head to heading, then we will focus on our approach. This is insane though. Like, I feel bad for anybody who wants to watch this far into the thing, sitting there looking at me deleting a bunch of servers. You keep in mind, there was 300 and... yeah, we're turning. There was 320 of these. Isn't that crazy? 320. Alright, yeah, we gotta... Okay, now this is where this has to completely go. Let's be out of the question right now. So we'll actually go ahead and take this all the way off. And yep, we will come back here. We'll gust it up to 4 miles an hour. And hit calibrate to get back in, because this is where we're gonna land like. Turn the spoilers on. We were technically supposed to have our landing gear down by now, but there's butt right there. We can't really do anything until we level out. I'm glad this actually did its job. I wonder how we can do APPR. It's like autopilot approach. I don't want to do any more than 1,000 a row. We'll actually turn it off now. And we gotta turn our landing lights on. We have to get our first flaps going. This is crazy. Like, by the way, there's the airport, and I believe we are landing R. I'm not sure what we're landing. Are we landing R or are we landing L? We are landing R. So, believe it or not, we took off from R the other day. And now we are landing back at it. Alright, are we ready? We do have crosswinds coming at us. Very strong headwinds. Now we have to run full flaps. That's full. Supposed to start our descent now. Fly right into the wind. Oh, we were too far. Yeah, we were way too far. Turn.
500. 400.
We gotta cut engines now. Okay, turn spoilers to fight.
300. 200.
Turn them
100.
off.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Bingo! Yes, sir. Been successfully in here for 1 hour and 1 minute. And push down. And we have a long taxiway. It's pretty loud. Not even gonna lie, that was really loud. We have a while back to our taxi. Now let's see, do we taxi this way? We're actually supposed to taxi to the right. So for anyone who doesn't know, well, that's for everybody who doesn't know. When we come back, we have to go all the way around. So depending on what side we're on, if we're landing left, then we would go left. But here we are landing on right, meaning we have to go all the way back around. It's a ridiculous thing. We don't have to, but to keep the realism alive. Yeah. We are required to stop here. So there are multiple stops along the way where we may have to stop more than once, but we have to go all the way to the back of the airport to let the passengers off. So now we are coming up along the left side. That is runway something something L. I think it is 27L. So when we came out the other day, we came out right here. This turn right here. We taxied all the way down there, came out there, went all the way around to take off. As of right now, we actually have to go all the way around. You see where that ends? All the way down here? We're going all the way around that. And then we have to go to the end of that. And then we have to go into this little tiny cubby. And I like to call it, personally, the confusing cubby of death. Because if you are not careful, you will end up on the wrong taxiway. And you will taxi to the wrong terminal. And it's okay to cut. It is. It genuinely is. There's nowhere in the rulebook that says you cannot cut the taxi line. It is preferred you stay on the taxi line. But some things like that, making an S, was worth cutting. So yeah, this is a part of it. That's the first part of the confusing taxiway of death. We could go into that cubby, but it is not preferred. Having our engines push just the slightest little bit. And this is where we actually have to start braking. Because now we are entering the taxiway of confusion death. If you are not careful, you will end up on the wrong taxiway going the wrong way. Lucky for us, we are careful. We are going to end up all the way over here. Let's see, there's one. There's two. I guess we're taking two. Guess we're gonna take two guys. I think that was too much. That was very, very much so too much. Slow down. Engines done. Slow down. Boom! And that is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. We'll turn all this off. Start this thing back up. We start this thing back up so they have light getting off the plane. Beacon lights, engines. Let's put this stuff over. And that's how it's done. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested, name of the game is called Infinite Flight Simulator. One of the coolest realistic playing games, I think. So, yep. And as you can see, all of our electronics stayed on. I could turn off. Watch this. Plane goes dead silent. Everything's off. Turn the master bet back on. Yep. Yeah, everything's off. And that is how we fly a plane from Klax-Ksfo to KSFO. I hope you enjoyed this flight. It was very fun flying from here to there. And yeah, please subscribe if you have anybody who likes airplanes and gaming and stuff like that. Definitely share this video to them. Thank you for watching.